and welcome back to my What If channel. Currently, I don't be having enough time to upload on a weekly schedule, so most of my videos may be monthly for the time being, depending on my time really. But nonetheless, today's story, what if Gohan unlocked Ikari against Garlic Jr.? Not gonna lie, this one was kinda hard to write, considering I'm still a rookie at these what ifs, but I think the twist could have been a possibility, regarding the circumstances. Well, without further ado, let's dive into today's what if. Garlic Jr. had been trapped in the dead zone since his last encounter with the Z Fighters some time ago, until he returns to seek revenge for his imprisonment. He gathers the Spice Boys of the Demon Clan from the Makio Star and finds the Blackwater Mist and unleashes his plague upon the world. Meanwhile, above Kami's lookout, Mr. Popo gets ambushed by the Spice Boys and himself along with Kami becomes trapped just as they did in canon. But with a little twist, we return to Earth. We see Gohan, but unlike the main story where he was swimming, readjusting to a normal life, in this story, let's say Gohan had been secretly training under the watchful eye of Piccolo, working to increase his strength to impress his father for when he returns. Until Krillin arrives with his new girlfriend, Marin, who takes a liking to Gohan, calling him cute as the young boy blushes to Krillin's dismay. Krillin invites Gohan to Kami's house for a party, with Gohan hesitant to go when he's already training when he's supposed to be studying, until returning home to ask his mother, only to be told no repeatedly and that he missed an entire day of studying from a screaming Chi-Chi. While at Kami's house, Marin and Krillin arrives, only to be attacked by a demonized Yamcha, tossing Krillin to the side as he jumps to Marin before being roundhouse to the face by Krillin, before jumping in front of Marin to protect her as she screams annoyingly, baffling Krillin as he pushes her, dodging the attack from behind, to look up and see his possessed Master Roshi along with a possessed Bulma surrounding the two as Krillin begins to wonder what's happened to them. Returning to the Sun House, Gohan is studying before his door is busted down as Chi-Chi attacks him while he quickly dodges and turns in confusion to see why would his mother attack him before he begins dodging the barrages of punches from Chi-Chi, worrying Gohan. He is thrown out of the house as he jumps to him to take a bite until Piccolo arrives and encounters the attack before quickly neck chopping her, knocking her out. Gohan stands and with a stern look in his eye, he begins to ask what happened, before he quickly senses Krillin's power. He's draining fast. Gohan quickly picks up the unconscious Chi-Chi, placing her in her bed as he heads to Kami's house with Piccolo close behind, who is worried by Gohan's very serious demeanor. His energy is also striking rapidly by the second. Back at Kami's, an outnumbered Krillin begins to fall as Marin tries to fight off the possessed fighters, but coming to no avail. But swiftly, Piccolo and Gohan arrives, taking down the possessed ones, laying them down, with Gohan going to help Krillin, who also is stunned by Gohan's very high power growth, until they begin to wonder what could have happened, while also sensing trouble at the lookout. Piccolo flies up, eager to get answers to all this madness, with Krillin grabbing Marin and Gohan looking on to see his friends once again in pain. Something slowly sparks in Gohan, and with his father in space and friends being possessed, he feels a strong dire need to protect his allies at all costs, becoming way more determined than his canon counterpart. He begins to follow suit before arriving on the lookout to see it is in shambles and to find the Spice Boys awaiting them all along. As they go on the attack, Krillin takes Marin quickly to Korin's tower to protect her before flying back to the battle. Cut into the fight, Piccolo and Gohan seems to have the advantage until one of the villains gains an upper hand on Gohan, with Krillin coming to help with a Kamehameha to the face, sending the goon back until he's blasted by Mustard from behind and rapidly kneed to the face. In anger, Gohan powers up, pushing the enemy back in a gust of strength before right-hooking him to the face, shocking Piccolo by Gohan's sudden power jump while also sensing more power within him, until Garlic Jr. steps out to greet his foes, with Kami and Popo captive in hand, as Gohan quickly notices him and remembers Garlic Jr. while he flies down in an all-out standoff before shouting to him, demanding answers on how to cure his friends. Garlic humors the kid, telling him it's called the sacred water. Once released to the exit of the lookout, will purify the air, finally returning the citizens back to normal. Gohan quickly flies over, only to be swatted away by Garlic's transformed fist. As Piccolo finishes off the rest of the other goons, he notices Gohan flying through the wall, with Garlic quickly prepared to counter. Gohan rises up, powering up a huge Masenko, and fires it from above as Garlic hastily dodges, before flying up and uppercutting Gohan to the stomach as Piccolo catches him until he is rammed in the face by Garlic, quickly grabbed by the Spice Boys as Gohan screams to Garlic, before the madman begins furiously striking and blasting multiple ki blasts into the Namekian as Gohan begins sparking a tinted green aura, catching Salt's eye as Piccolo glanced over to witness Gohan roar in a burst of fury.
Leave my friends alone!
Should I continue this what if? Honestly, I need to know. I have something in the works for a possible part 2, so be on the lookout for that, as well as part 3 of What If Vegeta went false as his Jayon Namek. Get my pun on the lookout? Classic. Also, don't forget to like and comment, and keep me updated on what y'all want to see. So, I guess I'll be seeing you in the next What If.